is, as I say, share my screen with you, which should look like your screen, because I have logged in as if I was you. Oops. There we go. Just get that down. Right. So if you can see my screen there, can you all see that okay? Yep, good. All right. Now, the one thing I want to just say, the reason I deleted everything was because I clicked in up here on this logo, and don't do that, because what it does, it takes you through to a website that we're supposed to be building at the moment, and it hasn't been built. And I was trying to delete that link and I deleted everything. So I'm leaving it there because I don't want to go make that mistake again. But that link is not taking you anywhere at the moment. So you come into your portal and there are lots of different things here. Now, basically, the reason I've set this up is because I totally believe that our health is our most precious resource, our most precious asset. And the thing is, we have to find ways to be able to take control of it ourselves. We can't outsource it. We can't delegate any responsibilities. Yes, we can take medications for surface level things, but they don't get deep down. And we have to work at that deeper level there. Now, movement in particular is one of the most incredible and powerful ways to impact our health at the cellular level. And this is why I'm so passionate about it, because it affects us on our biological, our physiological, and actually on an emotional level too. And so everything within this portal is designed to help you on all those different levels, okay? But don't feel overwhelmed, because it's actually, the way it's laid out is actually quite simple, and it's bite-sized pieces. And why I've created this, obviously, as you know, I've been teaching live for many years, and life has changed slightly, but one of my big passions is healthy longevity. How do we achieve healthy longevity? And so over the last few years, I've been doing masses and masses of research and experiments on myself and all sorts of things. So what I've put together here is basically the culmination of all that, and it will keep developing and evolving as well. Now, there are 5 key pillars to our health, and the first one is movement. The second one is our gut health, our digestive health. The third is stress management and how we do manage that stress. The fourth is sleep, getting good sleep. And the fifth one is our environment. Now, the well touches on most of these aspects. So movement, a little bit into gut health, stress management, and a bit into sleep as well. You'll find some information there on that. Not so much about the environment, but just to let you know, a really frightening, I think, statistic. The average person ingests or inhales about 5 grams of plastic a week. That's the equivalent of a credit card a week. So in terms of our environment, we're looking at not just, smoking and the obvious things, but plastic water bottles are a big problem in terms of us ingesting plastic particles and things like that, obviously plastic packaging and things like that. So that's my thing. I would just, if you can, and I've noticed Tesco's recently, their finest strawberries are now in boxes, which is all good. Everything's going in the right direction. So anything you can do in that is really good. So I don't do so much on that within the program, but the other areas we do look at. And I've designed it, I hope, to make it as simple and as streamlined and as effective and as doable as possible, because if it's not doable, you're not going to do it and you're not going to follow it and you're not going to get the benefits. So I'm going to keep stressing the key is daily commitment. Now, that could be 5 minutes. It could be 5 minutes. It could be an hour. It doesn't matter. You're going to work out what works for you and what you can manage. But doing something every day is kind of non-negotiable. So what is inside it? Now, when you come inside the well, you'll find there's this little welcome area here. So I would just suggest that you just go through these. There's a couple of PDF downloads here, your welcome pack and the foundations for transformation, which will just lay things out for you. Take on board what you want, ignore what you want. It doesn't matter. It depends how deep you want to go. That's all fine. And then some simple tips for a happier gut, because our gut actually affects so many different aspects of our life, and not just from how our tummy feels, but actually how we feel emotionally, mentally, and how we're coping with life as well. So that is quite an important aspect of it. Now, having done that, what I recommend everybody does, doesn't matter how seasoned you are or not, is do this, the foundations of strength. And I've literally put start here because for me, it is a fundamental. If we don't have the fundamentals right, then we're building on shaky foundations. And the reason I'm saying this is because we obviously are aware we have our conscious and our subconscious mind, and our subconscious mind is responsible for about 95 to 98% of everything we do each day, each moment, each second. So the subconscious mind is there to automate things, so we don't have to think twice about it. So if you think about one of the analogies I often use is driving a car, and I don't know if anybody's ever driven, and maybe they've had a really busy day and they get in the car and they're driving home and they actually can't remember the drive at all. Has anybody ever felt that? Yep, exactly. And that is because your subconscious mind took over. It had automated the processes. It knew what to do because your conscious mind was busy going, oh my goodness, what am I going to do? What am I going to cook for tea? All these other things going on. So we need to embed the foundations into our subconscious mind. And it takes thousands of repetitions to be able to do that. Because what we tend to do over the years is develop these default ways of moving. And these default ways then become exacerbated. So, for example, if you've had a bad hip, you favor that hip, don't you? You put more weight into the other side. That side is going to develop to be stronger than the side that had the problematic hip. So now we've got this imbalance, but that imbalance isn't just about the hip now, it's also now affecting our shoulders and our neck because we're tilted more. And I'm exaggerating things, but you get the gist, I hope. So realigning the body, getting back to these foundations is absolutely essential, and keep coming back to it. So they're only short, but everything, you don't have to do them all at once or anything, but just keep dipping into them and refreshing and just embedding this information into your subconscious mind. So having done all that, where do you go from here? Now, there are three basically different ways to use it. So the first thing you'll come to here, I'll go back to the technique toolbox in a minute, but the first thing is your monthly movement schedule. Now, this is designed to give you a balanced workout. So it's 5 exercises or 5 routines, 5 sessions, Monday to Friday, or whenever you want to do them. And they range from between the shortest thing is about 10 minutes, but they're averaging 15-20 minutes. So they're really doable. But it will give you, throughout that week, you will have a balance of working your back, your glutes, your abs, building strength. There'll be weights in there as well, because I'm a real passionate advocate for using weights. So that is, if you don't want to think about anything, if you just want to get up and get on with your exercise, then all you have to do is get on your mat, press play, and let's have a look, see today's. I did it today actually. Restorative flow. There you go. So Friday is restorative flow for this week. So that's really simple. Now, the second thing you can do is choose from the library. So you just scroll down, and you've got a library full of different workouts here, and they're broken down into sections. So you've got cardio workouts, you've got weights, you've got bar, you've got Pilates, and then we sort of break it down a little bit more, and I'm going to develop this further for you too. So Pilates with small equipment, you've got focus on back, abs, and things like that, okay? So you might also decide you're doing the monthly schedule, but think, okay, today I don't feel like doing my legs. I did a massive walk yesterday, so I want to do something that's more stretchy, or do you see what I mean? So you could actually come to the library and pick something out of there that's more suitable for your needs for that day. So nothing set in stone, you're going to tailor your own way. So the first option is your monthly movement schedule. Your second option is just picking and choosing from the library, and you're good to go. Okay, but obviously there you need to make sure you are getting a balanced workout: weights, balance, resistance, flexibility, mobility. So you do need to make sure that you're working out. That's the beauty of the monthly movement schedule, because it's all done for you there. Now, the third option, going all through those, you can see there's quite a few. The third option is, I've lost it. I think I've just gone through it, is the Live Lounge. Where's it gone? Oh, there it is, actually. I'm scrolling through it here. Now, the Live Lounge here is for those of you who like that sense of community, and these are the recordings of the live sessions that I've done, okay? And so if you've been with me doing live sessions, then you might recognize some of these there, and hopefully feel like you're part of it all again. These range from about 30 minutes up to an hour in length. So if you're wanting a longer workout to feel more of a part of the community, that's where you go for these. And all you have to do is just literally click on them, and it'll take you through to the program, the actual exercise itself, the session. Just to say that the ones in the Live Lounge are actually, when you click on them, it will take you through to YouTube. Don't worry about that. That is meant to be. And the reason is because they're bigger, longer workouts. This portal, Kajabi, can't host videos that are that long. So it will take you through to YouTube, but that's okay. It is all there, and you can still access it from your portal. So that's the sort of three basic pathways that you've got. So whether you want more structured routine, you want more flexibility, more options, or you want to feel more like you're part of that community. And obviously you can dip in and out of different things whenever you want to. Nothing's set in stone. You've got to work out what's good for you. Now, at the beginning here is the technique toolbox. So in here, I've got the introduction to weights. So again, even if you've done weights with me, I would recommend going back and just looking at that again. And if you haven't done weights and you're thinking, oh, I'm not sure about it, please try, because the older we get, the more we need to do it, honestly. And I can't stress this enough. And I have a few people on my other program that were really resistant. And I had a call with them last night, and they were all going, oh, really love it. In fact, I really think it's one of my favorites now. So do try it out. But keep the range of movement small. Don't work with weights that you're straining with. We need to be challenged, but we don't want to feel straining. Now, also in here, so you'll find specific exercises, and they're maybe 2-3 minutes long, these videos, just taking you through a specific exercise and breaking down how to do it a little bit more. Now, one thing that's really popular with a lot of my clients on the other program is this morning stretch routine. They love it. And it might be that you just like that as well, and it's a way to wake up to. So that's quite nice there. So that's your technique toolbox, and as I said, I will keep developing it, and it will keep evolving. Now, so that's all the movement side of things. Where have I gone? Taken care of. So there's lots and lots for you to get your teeth into there. And as we scroll down, we will see, so I've got everything open here, meditations and breath work. Now, I spoke before about stress management, and the truth is that life is stressful for all of us. All of us, even if we think we're not stressed at the moment, there are probably some underlying pressures at some point in somebody's life. And one of the things, and that, to be honest, is just modern life, but one of the things that we need to do is balance our nervous system. So we have the sympathetic and the parasympathetic nervous system, which you've got your parasympathetic, which is your fight and flight, and your parasympathetic, which is your rest and digest. Now, in modern life, our sympathetic nervous system tends to be up. So we're imbalanced. It tends to be raised. And when that happens, it becomes quite toxic. So everything we have in our body is there for a reason, but we want that balance, that homeostasis there. So if the sympathetic nervous system is raised, if we're under a little bit of stress, it's permanently pumping out cortisol, which cortisol is fantastic in short bursts. We absolutely need it if we want to run, or we dive into cold water and it sort of takes your breath away. That is your sympathetic nervous system sort of kicking into action. But as soon as you get out of that cold water, or you've run away from that speeding car, or whatever it is, then your body calms down again and the sympathetic system comes back up. Now, what happens if we are stressed with work, with financial worries, or caring for people, or ill health? The sympathetic nervous system, the fight or flight, stays raised, and it's pumping out this cortisol, which it pumps out at low levels, and it becomes toxic to our cells, and it affects every aspect of our body. So what we need to do is make sure that we are trying to maintain this balance. And one of the best ways to do this is through meditations and breath work. Now, these meditations in here that I've given you are about 10 minutes long. They're not long. And I highly recommend that you do them. It depends how deep you want to go, but I feel it's transformed my life. It's transformed my sleep, all sorts of things. But also, it's a really good way of getting this nervous system rebalanced. And if you've ever done it before and thought, yeah, it's not for me, have another go, just for me, please. Just even for a week, just try it out. In the morning, what I do, I just pop my headphones in. I wake up and I pop my headphones in and I just do my 10 minutes or whatever it is. But just try it for a week and see how you feel. Then you've got your breath work, which is a similar sort of thing. You've got a couple of breathing exercises. They take minutes. But again, it's a way of calming the nervous system down. So that is so, so important. Really, yeah. Even if you've tried it and you didn't like it, have another go, please. Now, on top of that, if you want to go any deeper, so this is all layers, and it's up to you how far you want to go. If you want to go any deeper, this section here, the science of living well, it's just short presentations about different aspects of health and well-being. So if you're interested in that, maybe you want to have a look, see. If you're not, don't bother, it's absolutely fine. The Blue Zones is really the starting point for me with this journey on healthy longevity. And if you don't know about the Blue Zones, that's quite a nice little introduction to it. The hallmarks of aging, again, talking about longevity and the way that people are approaching how we look at the aging process now, because what we're trying to do is make sure we take the fear out of getting older. We're going to get older. We want to get older. Because obviously the alternative isn't so good. So we want to get older, but we want to do it the best way we possibly can. So we're looking for extending our health lifespan, not just lifespan. So that's what that's all about. Circadian rhythms. I mean, there's so much in here that, yeah, just dive in and see what you fancy. And then if we come down to the bottom, click onto page 2, and you will see you've got face yoga. So if anybody is familiar with Nikki Hopwood, these are audios. So it's all about pulling funny faces and working out your face muscles and everything. So you might just want to have a go with that. But that's just there for if you fancy doing that. So that is basically the well. That is basically what you've got in there. You can dip in and dip out as much as you want. I do highly recommend you do at least 5 minutes a day. It's like getting to the habit of doing your teeth every day. It's the same sort of thing. That's what you kind of need to do. Now, for those of you who or anybody joining now is basically a founder member, and you will also get access to live pop-up sessions. So I'm going to be doing live pop-up sessions. And I'm going to ask you in a moment when would be a good time for you, because I'm sort of thinking, you know, maybe a Saturday morning, maybe a Friday, whatever. And what you'd like to have done in those pop-up sessions. My thoughts are we do 45 minutes of movement, and then we can have time for a bit of Q&A. So if you've got any questions that are coming up about any specific exercises or anything else, then we can answer those at that point. So why does this matter? Why does it matter? So it matters because fitness shouldn't be about just surface level stuff. It should be about going deeper. This is about a really holistic approach to your health and your well-being. It's not just about affecting your or impacting your musculoskeletal system. It's about affecting all the different systems, your respiratory, your digestive systems, your endocrine systems. They're all affected, your nervous system, they're all affected by what you will find within this platform here. And the other thing is that we don't have an option to take our foot off the pedal. We actually have to keep our foot on the pedal if we want to stay fit and healthy. Putting the brakes on is only going to go one way, and that's downhill. So we need to keep challenging ourselves. So don't stay in your little comfort zone. Do challenge yourself, whether it's with the weights or whether it's with meditation or whatever it is. It is about challenging ourselves. It's like the glider plane. You want to get yourself up as high as you possibly can so that you have this lovely long trajectory down and just looking at all the beautiful scenery as you're coming down. You do not want to be bumping along the surface of the trees and worrying about when you're going to crash land. So we're looking to get our health up as high as we possibly can and just come in for that lovely slow glide down. And the way we do that is literally committing every single day. Now, this program will keep you fit and healthy as a standalone. It will do that if you follow it. But it will also really support any other things that you do. So if you are a keen walker, hiker, cyclist, swimmer, rider, tennis player, it doesn't matter. What you put into practice here will support all those other things and actually benefit them and help you improve the way you're doing those things and stay safe, stay injury-free, and yeah, just enjoying it. And I've tried to do this so that the process of doing it is enjoyable, because if you do not enjoy doing it, you are not going to do it and you're not going to commit. So what I'm always encouraging people to do is to give me feedback. What will improve it? What will make it better for you? What will make the experience more exciting and more enjoyable for you? So it is an evolving thing. So we want to keep it evolving. And if you haven't joined yet, then you have a 7-day free trial just to try it out and see if it's right for you, and you'll know quite quickly if it is or it isn't. And then you can cancel anytime. So it's on a monthly basis, and you can just cancel anytime. Because as I say, I want you to make sure that you really, really enjoy the process of doing it. It is so, so important. So I've rabbited on quite a bit. Thank you very much for being with me. I want to help and support you as much as I possibly can. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stop my screen share, and I am going to ask you to just unmute yourselves. And if you have any questions, just ask me, please, basically. I want to make sure I have showed you everything you need to know. Yeah, and then we can take it from there. So let me just... See. Right. Who was that?
Me. Thank you.
There you are. Fantastic.
Hiding in the bushes.
Sorry?
Hiding in the bushes.
Sitting in the bushes. Yes, Elaine.
No, I was just saying thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. You are very welcome.
Made it clear to me. I don't have any other queries, really.
Oh, excellent. Wonderful. Does anybody else have any? Yeah, Amanda.
How will we know when there's a live pop-up happening?
Right, good point. Thank you for bringing that up. When you join the portal, there will be a subscribe button. Please subscribe. It's not getting loads of bump and spam and all that sort of thing. So the subscribe is subscribing to receive emails from me that say when the live pop-ups are, basically. Yeah, I'm looking at setting up a little community group as well within here too, but I'm just yeah, me and technology again, just struggling with that, but it might happen at some stage. So yes, so make sure you do subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, you will not get the notifications. Okay. So thanks, Amanda. Sue.
I'm really enjoying it. So
Good.
I'm really sympathetic about your website hiccup, but it's a disappointment. So will you just send all the existing members an email saying,
If you actually, Sue, I don't think you've subscribed.
I have, oh no, I have subscribed financially, but I might not have
Yeah,
pressed the
that's
button.
it. Yes.
But then could you do it? Because I can't get on to press it.
Yes, yes, I will do that. Because of GDPR, I'm not sure if I can or I can't. So I will look into it for you. And if not, we'll just do it later. Okay.
Sarah, can
Yeah.
we clarify? I don't know whether I've subscribed or not. Where is it?
If you go in, hang on, let me share my screen. Okay. Right, let's hope this works. If you go into your avatar, it should say in there. Yes, okay, so it's in here. So you can tick these boxes here.
Oh, right. I don't think I've done that.
Go into your avatar.
Right.
There.
Okay.
All right.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, good questions, these. Keep them coming.
I'm on video now. I'm on video now.
Oh, right, brilliant. Nice to see you. Have you got a question?
No, it's just good to be part of this again.
Oh, brilliant. Lovely.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
am pleased.
Yeah.
Where do I do that subscribing on the Kajabi app? Because that's how I've been using it.
Should be if you go into your avatar, Elaine.
What is an avatar?
It's your little picture top right. Sorry.
Top right.
Somebody else would ask.
Oh, hang on though. No, right on there it isn't there. Oh, that's something else I didn't mention to you actually. Bear with me. Right, I don't know, Elaine, is the.
Okay. Well, can you tell me if I've subscribed or not at some point?
Yes, I will do. Yeah, yeah, I will.
I have the same problem. I've pressed some of those dots, but I don't know if they're the right ones.
Right, okay. I'll take
Oh, honestly, technology.
We'll get there between us. We'll get there. We will. What I didn't say to you actually, just Elaine mentioning about the app. So you can download the Kajabi app, which can anybody see? It's this little thing here.
When you look on the app store, it comes up with 2 or 3 options, including the community one, and you definitely need to avoid that one.
Yeah, so it's a K on a white background. Okay. If anybody hasn't got it, just message me and I will send you a screenshot of it so you can get that. When you get into the app, there's a little button at the bottom that says favorites, and you can actually favorite your favorite workout, so you can find them quite easily. However, you cannot for some reason do it on the computer. You can only do it in a laptop or an iPad, but you can favorite your favorite sessions in there as well. Good.
So is that how we start then? We have to download this app, or do you send a link
Yeah, Diane, I'll send you a link.
Right.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah.
Sarah, you did send us an email with a link in which I ignored, obviously. So I need to re-find that email, and is that what I do?
Yeah, I'll send it to you, Amanda. That's it.
And me, please. I'm always useless to these
Rachel,
things.
yeah, okay. Fine. Anybody else?
Great, aren't we? Look at us. Yay!
Yeah, Anne.
I think I still got the email. I think I kept it. But
well, listen, don't worry. If you haven't, message me.
I'm sure I've got it, but I'll double check.
I clicked on the email this morning and it said page not available. So.
Oh, that's.
I had this. Yeah.
That is my. Oh, right. Okay. Tony,
all another email.
That was my problem. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Right. I will send links through and do that. And hopefully technology is all resuming.
Just assume we've all got it wrong.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
That's a good way to go.
Yes.
I think assume that it's my error. I don't know if I've ever told you about a friend of mine, and he's I was having real problems with my computer one time and a camera, and he was a photographer and everything. And he said to me, do you know, Sarah, he says, I think it's a picnic problem. And I said, what's a picnic problem? He says, the problem's not in the computer, it's in the person or something like that. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Person in control, not in computer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's me basically. It feels a bit like the blind leading the blind, but anyway, Suzanne, yeah, nice to see you. So any other questions for anybody?
Nope. That was very clear, Sarah. Thank you.
You're very well.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
We were, yeah,
Got it
we were
almost
going,
horribly wrong. Yeah.
Well, when we've worked out how to find out that we've been invited to a live session, we'll be able to ask you after that, won't we?
Yes, this is true. This is true. But
Actually,
you also- Sorry, Sue.
One last one. I have not previously done meditation because I'm so impatient. I sit there
Yeah.
when it
Yeah.
says pause. I'm thinking there's something wrong with it. What's happened? But are they suitable for doing, at bedtime, at sleep time?
Yeah.
I'll
they
give it a whirl.
There's three
Yeah.
different ones there. There's one in particular that might work better. And actually, I promised the other group I've got another one I did with them the other day, and they loved it. So they said, "Oh, can you record it?" So I'll get that up there as well. Yeah, yes, they're fine. And also, you don't need to use my meditations. If you find my voice really annoying, you can go and find something else. I will not be
Discarded a lot,
offended.
so I'll give it a try.
I'm the same as you, Sue.
Yes.
So, Sarah,
Quickly
Sarah-
enough, does it?
Janet,
Sarah,
yeah.
you asked the question when would be a suitable time for
Oh,
the
I did,
live
thank you.
session.
Yes.
For me personally, either a Monday morning or a Friday morning, but I'll go with the flow.
Right. I can't do Monday mornings, but I can potentially do Friday mornings. Yeah, cool.
It's work.
Right. And then in terms of the timings, what's good for people?
The sooner, the earlier, the better.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
And when we're saying sooner, are we talking about 8? Are we talking about 8:30, 9? What's 10? What
Well,
we talking-
maybe 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Steady on.
so-
Want to have a bit of a sleep.
Yeah, earlier would
Yeah.
suit you better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's
So-
Fridays, I need to be out by 10.
Right. So if we say 8:30-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
No,
Get going.
Really, Rachel.
I'm a night owl. Never mind. I'll make the effort.
Bedtime.
I will do some different ones. I'll
Yeah.
mix and because the other thing I
Yes.
was thinking, there's quite a lot of people that work as well, and I'm thinking maybe
Yeah.
a Saturday morning, say at 10 o'clock, so people can have a nice leisurely morning, and then maybe do something like that. So I'll try and mix and match so there's
Yeah.
things available. And would it be useful to have a Q&A at the end of it so that you can just ask any questions?
Yeah,
That would be
probably.
useful. And then if you don't want to do it, you can always log off, if you don't want to be there for that.
I think initially, while we're all getting used to
No.
it, yes. Probably later on, we'll all be fine, won't we?
Well, I think what I
Definitely.
find is there's always things that come up for people. I think the more you do something, it's almost like this funnel, isn't it? So you come in at the top, and there's all this information, and you're going, yeah, I get that. And then it gets down deeper and deeper and deeper, and things become more targeted. And then it's suddenly, okay, now we're going to go a little bit deeper. It's like brain science, isn't it? Neurological. It's like you can go, yeah, the brain's got the conscious mind, the subconscious mind, we know surface level, but then you can keep going deeper and deeper and deeper. And I think that's what happens with our body. So I think I certainly never stop wanting to learn more and question more, and there's always more I need to know and I can find out. So I think it just opens up this whole can of worms.
Brilliant.
So, yeah, cool. All right.
Okay.
Any other questions for anybody, or any other support that you need?
You said you had another group. Is that different or just?
So yes, it is actually.
Oh.
Yeah. So this actually Rachel did it, didn't you, before?
Yes.
It's my flagship program basically. So it's a 3-month program, And it's really aimed at people who are looking for more structure, more support, more if they've had some kind of injuries or something that they need more support with, then it's that. And then they now then go into another program, which is similar to what this
Oh, I
well
see.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's really geared up for, I have a lot of people in there who've maybe had sort of been in accidents and got severe issues going on.
Okay. Okay.
So that's they are different. The premise is the same. It's all the Vitality Blueprint. That's what that program is called. This is based on all the teachings from that. It's just that you haven't got all that structured support and all that rehabilitation side of things as well.
And how would you, how would a newbie go on? How, if somebody said, oh, that sounds interesting, Diane, what you're doing, how would they get in on the ACT?
So literally, they just need to, once I get my website up and running, they can that'll make life easier, won't it?
Yeah.
Anybody is welcome. All they need to do is, if you've got one of my emails, it says join the well, just give them that, forward them that, and they can click on that and they can join and try it out for 7 days and just see what they think.
Okay, brilliant.
The more the merrier. I mean, my big thing is I want to make sure that even younger generations are not fearful of getting older, because I come across so many people, and journalists in particular, the worst, just assuming you get to 50 and you're past it. And you're like, for heaven's sakes, it really drives me up the wall. So, we kind of, I feel that we need to be the ambassadors for what it is to age properly, because aging shouldn't be something to be frightened of. It should be something that we feel joy in being able to do and do it well and do it healthily. So if I can help in that in any way, then that's what I'd like to do. And if you could spread the word, all the better.
Right. Okay.
Fantastic. The more the merrier.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Oh, well, thank you for giving me your time this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Coffee time.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. Most definitely. Right, and you've got my email, so if there's any issues, please email me anytime. I'll get back to you just as soon as I can. Because I want to make sure that you're supported fully. All right.
Brilliant.
Thank you,
very much.
Sarah.
Thanks, Sarah.
Thank you. Bye.
Have a good
Bye.
weekend, everybody.
Thank you, Sarah.
Bye.
Bye.